The Amazon monopoly. How they silently destroy competition. In 2009, a company called Diapers.com was crushing it. Loyal customers, perfect delivery, rapid growth. Then, Amazon noticed. What happened next should terrify anyone who sells anything online. Amazon dropped diaper prices below cost, losing millions per month, specifically targeting Diapers.com's best-selling items. Revenue plummeted 30%. Then Jeff Bezos allegedly sent their founder a book called The Everything Store, with one chapter bookmarked. The message was clear. 6 months later, Amazon bought Diapers.com for $545 million, then shut them down. This wasn't competition, this was elimination. And it's happening right now to thousands of businesses using methods so subtle that most people don't realize they're watching a monopoly being built in real time. Because Amazon doesn't just compete in the marketplace, they own the marketplace, and that changes everything. Here's what makes Amazon terrifying. They control the platform and compete inside that same platform simultaneously. Imagine the NFL owning teams, seeing every playbook in real time and changing rules mid-game to favor their own franchise. Over 2 million sellers use Amazon because they have no choice. That's where the customers are. But Amazon sees everything. Every trending product, every price point that converts, every review, every weakness. They have a God's eye view of the entire market. A Capitol Hill investigation found internal documents showing Amazon employees routinely accessed third-party seller data to create competing products, despite executives testifying under oath that this never happened. But data access is only the beginning. Once a brand gets 60 to 70% of its revenue from Amazon, they're trapped. They build their entire operation around Amazon's ecosystem. Leaving means business suicide, and that's when the real games begin. The playbook. Let me show you how it works. A seller creates an innovative phone stand, launches on Amazon. 8 months later, $50,000 monthly. Success, right? Then the algorithm changes. His listing drops from page 1 to page 4 overnight. Sales fall 70%. He increases ad spend. Money goes directly to Amazon. Revenue stabilizes, but profit margins collapse from 35% to 11%. Working harder, earning less. 3 months later, an Amazon Basics phone stand appears, 30% cheaper, suspiciously similar design. It instantly ranks #1 without visible advertising. The Amazon's Choice badge sits proudly on top. The Wall Street Journal reviewed 1,500 Amazon Basics products. Amazon systematically releases versions of top-selling third-party items, only the products their data shows are most profitable with the fewest complaints. It's like card counting, except Amazon owns the casino, sees everyone's cards, and plays at the table. Here's what destroys businesses. Amazon's fees now average 50 to 60% of revenue. Referral fees, fulfillment fees, advertising, which Amazon quietly increased 30% since 2021. More than half of customer payments don't go to the brand that made the product. They go to Amazon for the privilege of access. And if a seller tries offering lower prices on their own website, the FTC lawsuit revealed Amazon punishes them by suppressing listings or removing the buy box, which controls 82% of all sales. When you search for a product on Amazon, you think you're seeing the best options. You're not. You're seeing an auction where Amazon secretly bids against the sellers who pay them. Sponsored products,
paid ads now occupy 50% of first-page results. But they blend so well with organic listings that most shoppers never notice. Amazon's own products appear in premium placements, positions third-party sellers cannot buy at any price. Internal emails show executives discussing how to boost Amazon's private label product without making it too obvious to regulators. This creates a devastating cycle. To stay visible, sellers buy even more ads. Amazon earns more. Sellers' margins shrink. Eventually, they either raise prices or exit the market. Either way, Amazon wins. The manipulation even reaches reviews. Investigations found over 200 Amazon Basics products with abnormal patterns, sudden spikes in 5-star reviews, repeated wording, accounts reviewing mostly Amazon items. The broken promises. Remember when Amazon meant the lowest prices? Not anymore. Consumer Reports found Amazon was cheaper only 41% of the time in 2023, down from 68% in 2016. Walmart and Target often beat Amazon, but customers keep buying. Why? Prime. Once you pay $139 a year, you're psychologically committed to using Amazon to justify it. You buy more, even if it's more expensive. 200 million Prime members, $35 billion generated before selling a single product. And the selection? Search USB cable, 50,000 results, keyword-stuffed, drop-shipped products, while quality brands sink under the noise. The human cost is real. Amazon warehouse workers face double the national injury rate, 5.9 serious injuries per 100 employees versus 2.8 industry-wide. The median worker lasts 8 months before burning out. History shows monopolies don't break themselves. The FTC's 2023 lawsuit is the largest antitrust case in decades, but Amazon spent $21 million on lobbying the same year. Here's what matters. Every purchase is a vote. Buying directly from brands or choosing local stores keeps money in communities instead of Amazon's toll booth. Amazon built an empire because millions chose convenience. Those same choices, made differently, could limit them. The question isn't whether Amazon is a monopoly. The evidence is overwhelming. The real question is, are we comfortable with one company controlling commerce, dictating terms to millions of businesses, and taxing nearly every transaction? Because that's not the future. That's the present we live in right now.